All right, congratulations, they've accepted your LOI. What do you do next? That's what we're going to cover today. If this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Tim Diesel. I'm a commercial real estate consultant, and this channel is designed to give you tips and strategies in your business, or if you're a broker, this will help your clients in their business. All right, so they accepted our LOI. We were the best, prettiest one. They want to work with us. They're excited. What do we do? So in your LOI, it says this is a non-binding contract. And usually I ask for 7 to 10 days to write a contract. The LOI, we're just working out terms. So now we're moving on. They say, okay, great, let's do it. What do we do? Obviously, you're gonna get a ton of no's, but let's assume we're in the process. They wanna work with us. What's our next step? The first thing you wanna do is you wanna contact your attorney or your broker and get a contract written out and submitted. Now, depending on the size of the deal, if it's a 200-unit building and you got to get with your attorney, this might take a little bit, right? Because you want to figure out everything we talked about in the previous video, and you want to get all your terms ironed out. If it's a smaller deal, maybe an 8-unit or something tiny, I'm sure your broker can handle that, and you want to get that submitted. So that's your first step. You want to get that contract out there. All right, step 2, you want to get your inspections lined up. Now, this is really important because there is a physical inspection of the property. Then there is a financial inspection of the numbers and what you get back, the rent roll. So we're talking physical inspections at this point, right? Because in order for us to make an offer, we kind of saw what they were working with in terms of their numbers and their financials and whatever. So now we need to kind of go out to the property. We got to kind of check it out. We got to see what it looks like. So if you have a few inspectors you work with, you have a guy, whoever it is, get someone out there to inspect the property. You have to line this up with the other party, right? You got to tell the seller, listen, I'm coming out Wednesday, whatever, 3 o'clock or something. Get those ironed out. You got to get all those tenants 24-hour notice that you guys are coming in. You're going to check the property now. Now, when you get the notes back from the inspector, usually it's, I don't know, 3 days, could be, just kind of depends, a couple days. They'll usually tell you a laundry list of what's wrong with this property. So then it'll give you time to line up your electricians, your plumbers, your roofer, whatever else. Now, usually your inspection timeline is about 30 days. So let's say you have 30 days to inspect the property. And for this example, we'll say it's a 20-unit building. He should not have too much trouble going in all the units and checking them out. Now, if it's a 300-unit building, he's not going to get to all the units. So you're going to have to, randomly select a few of them. But in this case, let's say it's a 20-unit building. He's going to get in all the units, and you're going to see unit 10, unit 12, whatever's wrong with these things. It's time to get your trades ironed out. So you only have a limited amount of time. Get a hold of your plumbers, get a hold of your electricians, your handymen, your roofers. Figure out what needs to be done. Start making an itemized list of everything that needs to be repaired. This is why we did not ask for repair credits in our LOI. It's a big mistake I see investors doing. Do not ask for any credit before you get into contract. You don't know what's wrong with the property. How could you possibly ask for $10,000 or $50,000 credit and then you find out it needs a lot more? Never ask for any credit. I see that mistake all the time. If you're the seller on this case and somebody asks you for a repair credit on your LOI and you accept it and then they come back to you and they try to ask for more, very, very easy to say no to those guys, because you can say, look, you already asked for a credit and I gave it to you. So we never ask for credit until we're done with all our inspections. So that's the physical inspection part of it. All right, now we're going to kind of do the financial inspections. So usually what's going to happen is you're going to get a rent roll, but at this point you're going to get the leases. So now you're going to get all the leases and you got to match them all up. And when you're looking at this, you want to make sure the rent roll coincides with all the leases that you received. And then you want to start adding up everyone's deposit, making sure the numbers are somewhat in line. You can usually figure out expenses somewhat accurately. So if they have 6 months of water bills, electric bills, whatever it is, you can tally that up, and maybe they have receipts for the work that they've done. You got to get all that receipts. You got to get all that stuff out in the open right now. Management fees, most of the time. I haven't seen property managers provide receipts, but I'm sure they can give you some kind of billing yearly. I don't know if they won't give you a monthly. I haven't seen too much of that, but you'll be able to start adding these up, and at the same time you're doing your physical and you're doing your financial inspections. So you have a limited window to figure all this out. Now, if you're getting a bank loan, you need to get this stuff over to your lender anyway, because you need to get them on the ball and seeing if they can get this going. So you're doing a couple things now. You're getting your inspections lined up for the physical aspect, and you're also getting the financial numbers put together for your bank, so you see if you can get a term sheet to see if the bank wants to do this deal. So you need to get all this information. That's why in the LOI we said nothing starts until we get all the information. So by this time you should have everything. You should kind of have the ball should be rolling. All right, I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to recap. They say yes to your LOI, you get excited. What you immediately take that LOI to your attorney or your broker, wherever you are, depends on who's doing the deal. You get a contract together, make it binding, make it solid. You turn it in. Now in your LOI, we've already discussed where to take your escrow deposit, what kind of money to put down, depends on your deal. That's gonna open up escrow, that's gonna get your contract official. Now is your chance. Get your inspectors in there. You need to set up an inspection time, right? Usually they need a 24-hour notice. Well, they always need a 24-hour notice wherever they are. Get the inspectors in there. Once you get the inspection report, immediately contact who you need to contract, an AC guy, an electrician, whatever. Get those items figured out. If it's not that much, hopefully if it's a Class B property and everything's okay, you move along. Now, if it's something really damaged in a Class C property, ask for those repair credits, and you're gonna go back to the negotiating table, and that'll get you guys to the next step. All right, guys, my question of the day is, have you been submitting LOIs or offers asking for repair credits before you see the property? All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Keep up with what I'm doing. I'm gonna walk you through the entire deal of how to buy a multifamily property. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comment below. I wanna answer your question. I wanna get you guys to the next level.